Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another video. Today we got a different kind of video. Normally I do the basic little deck profiles, but since I've already done a basic deck profile of this deck before, I don't know if I did it on this channel. I know I did it on my team channel, Saxhorn, so go check that out if you haven't. But today I mostly just want to do this deck profile because of the combo with this deck. That's why it's all put out like this. So I'm going to go through it one by one and show you pretty much what you need, which is just one card from this column, one card from this column, and one card from this column, and this is the rest. But, okay, let's start off with this. The first column of card, you just need any one card from this column. You're going to need this, there's either Soul-Eating Oviraptor, your Baby Ceratosaurus, your Petite Pterodon, or Helmet Head. This is, oh, by the way, you didn't know, this is Helmet Head and this is Dino Diaper. And then Fossil Dig. So any one card from this pile, plus any of your high scale Metalfoes. We didn't max out on them because Bismugear isn't that good. And then we maxed out on the low scales, but there's only 6 of those. So one copy of everything, one copy of something from each of these stacks. We'll get to the combo after we get through the leftovers. And this is pretty much everything else we play in the deck. It either helps the consistency or helps us play if we didn't get out the combo and didn't shut our opponent out the first turn. So we do have Painful Decision. This card can make up for one card missing from either scale. Then we run the Miscellaneousaurus, which this card comes out in a combo twice actually, but you don't need it in your hand. You actually need them in the deck. You need at least 2 in the deck. This guy is mostly for later game. He can fix your scales. So if you opened, the combo can also go off if your hand is him, this in a high scale. That can still go off, but it's not as powerful. But yeah. Then we run 1 Ultimate Conductor Tyranno for in-game. 2 copies of Zodiac Whiptail. 3 copies of Battle Baboon. 1 Metalfoes Fusion. 1 Metalfoes Combination. And 2 counter. Now don't click off the video because you saw zoos. It'll all make sense in a minute. Okay, so we're going to get on to the combo real quick. We're going to say that our starting hand was, pick a shiny one, these 3, okay? Just make sure we got plenty of room. Yep. Okay, so the combo starts off with, you can either normal summon this or you can pendulum summon it. You just gotta pick your battles first. So you can set your scales. We'll say we normal summon this, okay? Then we're going to use one of our scales. Yep. To pop our Baby Ceratosaurus and special summon out a Oviraptor. Okay, then we're going to use Oviraptor's effect to add a Baby Ceratosaurus to hand. Okay, so if we normal summon this, then we're going to pendulum summon this. If we pendulum summon this, then we're going to normal summon this. And we're going to use Oviraptor to eat the Baby Ceratosaurus and summon a Baby Ceratosaurus. And then the Baby Ceratosaurus special summons Miscellaneousaurus. Oop, you cannot see this, but that's the graveyard. That's the graveyard right there. And then we're going to use the other scale to pop the other baby to special summon out a 3rd Miscellaneousaurus. Or a 2nd, sorry. I can't count today. We're going to overlay these 2 into Zodiac Broadbull. And we're going to detach the Miscellaneousaurus to add from our deck to our hand a copy of Zodiac Whiptail. It doesn't have to be a Zodiac Whiptail. Technically, it can be any beast warrior. So it can be extra scales if you want to play those instead of Whiptail. Hand be right there. Okay, then we overlay over our Broadbull with Hammer Kong. And then overlay with our Hammer Kong the Broadbull. Then we're going to use Broadbull's effect again. Now keep in mind, you can only hard summon Broadbull, or you can only use Broadbull's effect to overlay over a Zodiac once per turn. but his search effect is unlimited and you can hard make him as much as you want. So we're going to use the Broad Bull to detach the Hammer Kong and search ourselves the second copy of Whiptail, in my case. But again, it can be any Beast Warrior. Okay, then we're going to overlay over our Broad Bull with Shockanine. We're going to detach the Shockanine to special summon out Hammer Kong. Okay, then we're going to overlay over Shockanine with Tiger Mortar. Using Tiger Mortar's effect, we're going to detach our Oviraptor to add Broad Bull. And all these detaches actually matter, like which ones you're detaching, besides, like, I mean, you either have to detach, or all the detaches matter except for whether or not it's Broad Bull or Shockanine, but they actually do matter. Okay, then from here we can either shotgun our Dryden or we can wait until later. Depending on what you do, depending on how you, or what you add, depends on whether or not you're going to shotgun the Dryden or not. Since I added Whiptails, I'm probably just going to shotgun the Dryden. Okay, then we can banish our 4 dinosaurs engrave to special summon. Doesn't really matter, so I'm going to go with this guy. Just because I like to get this guy out of my deck. If I don't, I like to get him out of my deck in case he's mostly just here in case I had to use him as a scale and search him with Fossil Dig if I was missing the low scale. But just keep in mind, if you're missing the low scale, the card you opened up had to be Oviraptor. Okay, so we're going to overlay these two and make Logia. And now, this is a pretty sound board if I do say so myself. So this is the main combo the deck was based off of. It was based off, which it still leaves 2 extra cards in your hand. And it leaves you with, of course, any 2 Metalfoes cards set. So normally I just set 2 counters. So if they Kaiju board wipe, you still have 2 counters where you can at least have 2 Volt Flames sitting on the table, other than nothing. Just for space reasons, the only reason I didn't set when I was tributing off for the Metalfoes. Now this combo can turn out differently depending on what you open. Like if you open up more babies, your field gets a little bit different. And if you open up Ultimate Conductor, your field can be a little bit different. But yeah, that's pretty much the main thing. If you did open up Bismugear, you are going to detach from your Dryden to pop a Bismugear. Just so you can get the in-phase search and thin out your deck. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this section. I guess I'll flash the rest of the cards in the extra deck, but they're pretty straightforward. The rest of the cards in my extra deck are Mithriliums. I do run 3 because I hate having to recycle this card with itself, and if I ever do, my opponent always, whenever I need to, my opponent always has to strike, and they always strike my Mithrilium. Now I really can only play 1 Orichalc. I actually really like 2 Orichalc, especially in a deck like this. But I had room for 1. Then the Dolka, Abyss Dweller for the mirror, because Ultimate Conductor Tyranno is pretty good. So we need some way of beating the mirror. It's a pretty good card. And then these 2 for our Battle Baboons. This one extends our Battle Baboon combos with Miscellaneousaurus, and this one allows us to fix our scales with this card if we draw a Battle Baboon in 1 scale. So yeah, that's the rest of the extra deck. Of course, for the zoos, well, we played a Logia, and then for the zoos, you need 1 Hammer Kong, 1 Shockanine, 1 Tiger Mortar, you need 2 Broad Bulls, and you need 1 Trident. Now, I would not play more than this, because this is already a big portion of your extra deck. So, yeah. The side is pretty much just stuff to counter anti-spell, my bodies, you know, just mostly stuff to hit your locals with. Mostly since Nationals is this weekend, you won't really have any regionals or anything to take this deck to, because of the new format. But yeah, it's a cool, fun deck. I don't know how I'm going to adjust this to link format yet. Still working on that. But I'll probably just have to suck it up and buy diagrams for link format. But I hope you all enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.